a little bit about matching gifts and prospecting with your board of directors or staff or current donors. There's a lot of different ways to grow your donor base, and one of the ways that I want to talk to you today about that a lot of people aren't even thinking about really is matching gifts through corporations or businesses. There are a lot of dollars out there through companies, whether an individual is currently working at a company or whether they have retired from that company. And if you aren't asking board members where they work or where they used to work, or if they're retired, where they were working when they were employed, you're missing an opportunity. If you're not finding out where your current donors are employed and making sure that there's no option that their current employer would give you a matching gift, then you're not fully utilizing your donor base or your potential donor base. Now, a lot of people are like, well, how do I know if a company makes a matching gift? And there, to my knowledge, is not a list anywhere that exists of every company that makes a matching gift, because companies change their policies occasionally or might change the way they like to give, and that would be a database that would be very difficult to keep current, I would think. In addition to that, there's probably a lot of companies that add matching gifts as they grow over the course of time, so I think it would be a very hard database to keep accurate, especially locally, nationally, internationally. I do know of one resource, especially for folks here in North Carolina, but it can be helpful to some people in other places as well. I use the NPR station WFAE.org, which is our local Charlotte station in North Carolina. They have a tab at the top of the page that says support. And when you scroll down that tab, there is another place that says matching. When you click that, it opens up a page that will allow you to type in the name of a business. And then it will search to see if anyone who's ever given to WFAE has received a matching gift from a company. And hopefully that company will show up in the database. And if it does, I'll give you an example of one you can try just so you can see what the results look like. But use General Electric. And when you type it in, make sure you type with a capital G, space, and a capital E, General Electric. And there is a choice that comes up, and you click on that, and then it gives you all the information you need to know about how General Electric does matching gifts. It tells you how much is the minimum you have to give as a donor for General Electric to match it, how much they match, so I believe it's a 1-to-1 match, so if you give $25, they'll give $25. They honor it for current employees and retired employees, and I think there's even a certain number of spouses of employees up to a particular date that they honored. I think the maximum they will match is $5,000 per year, and it gives you a link to the website for General Electric that tells you more and gives you the forms that you need to fill out. I think the school bus is driving by. And so you have all the information you need from that one place to determine if you know of a donor that used to work for General Electric or that currently does that's giving to you, how to access a match for their gift. Now you can go through, I've been through it and I've done lots and lots of different companies. I know that, for example, W.W. Granger is listed and it tells you all about theirs. There are some companies that I've put in and no results come up, probably because those companies don't have a matching gift program. So not every company is going to have a matching gift program. Some of that information you can find on the corporation's website if they have a giving tab. And a lot of times there's different terminology that they're going to use on the website to direct you to the place that tells about their giving. It could be social responsibility, giving, community giving, giving back, community involvement, foundation, grants, matching gifts. I think I already said social responsibility. There's a lot of different ways that they phrase that, so sometimes it's a little more difficult to find on a website, but you can always go to either the company page or the corporate page for a company to see if you can find anything about a matching program or if they do grants or corporate giving programs, and that would be a great way for you to work with your board and your staff, evaluate current donors, and hopefully grow your donor base and the gifts they're able to give you through matching gifts. I hope that was helpful. If you're new to the world of development, this is definitely something you're going to want to explore and become pretty well versed in. Hopefully you'll learn the companies in your area that have matching programs, and you'll be able to help walk potential new donors through the process yourself. I hope you have a great day, continue growing your donor base, and keep growing for good.